Hello and welcome back to Tales of Symphonia with me, Matthew Caddis, aka Puggy. And indeed, this will be the last episode of Tales of Symphonia. Why? Because the footage I had prior to the fight with Mithos was only like well, 8 minutes long, so yeah, so this is going to be, I guess, for me at least, a feature-length episode, because I just didn't want to leave everyone hanging and everything, just with the last episode and everything. I do want to finish Tales of Symphonia. It's been a very, very long Let's Play, let's put it that way. So, that being said, where we want to go is actually up the tower segment once again. And that means we'll have to fight all of the angels once again as well. Apparently we do have a new one here. It kind of looks like the... Oh no, wait, no, it's the Loki helmet one, so the Dark Commander. We have seen them before. I don't know if we've seen them casting spells before, but yeah, they are here and stop hitting me. Ice Tornado, okay. Kiki's ass, and then we'll go for the others. Seriously, and okay, apparently, Sheena is summoning Ifrit for some reason. Yeah, a bit wasted on the angels, but never mind, we'll deal with that. Instead, we'll go straight up and beyond here. Where we want to go is towards the entrance to where I'm guessing the final boss is. However, we will have to face one more boss before we can enter and face Mithos for the final time for the fate of, well, both worlds, really. So, yeah. So, if we go through here, we will emerge in this area. We were here before in the last episode. I just didn't want to come here just yet. Is there anything around here? No, it looked like I did pass a treasure chest, but no. And you can easily avoid the angels here and head into this part of the castle. And we're going back down. So yeah, more spiraling staircases, I'm afraid. Maybe we'll find something new in here, who knows. But for now, yeah, it's basically this again. And that being said, it's a long trek, let me just say that for now. And oh boy, stop chasing me. Stop chasing me, okay, a spirit bottle. I'm not sure if I'm going to use that or not. It's holy bottles that ward off enemies anyway, not, yeah, seriously? Okay, well, better make it worth my while then, seriously. Even with the Loki helmeted Dark Commanders. Seriously, we're not even too much of Loki. Already said much about that, so yeah. I do mean the Marvel one, not the, whatever. So let's go for this one. Okay, so we have the Dark Archer there. So yeah. So indeed, shall we? I don't know yet. Kiki's art, etc. While he goes really on me, I guess. And there we go!
Not bad, am I?
And Dragon's Talon. Okay. Maybe I better use the pineapple gel? Yeah, we'll use that on there. And then we can head to the left and head downwards. Okay, so here's another library, which does not have any items in it. EX skills, I think I'm good for now. What about in here? Another corridor. Okay, this is largely the same as before, only that we actually see over there is a boss. Or what we see over there is the boss, the gatekeeper, I guess, for the where we want to go, if you know what I mean. So yeah, so where do we want to go with these guys? I don't know, but Dark Sphere, seriously. Yada yada yada. Don't take any names apparently. So yeah. Don't hit me with your staff, mate. Seriously. In fact, his staff resembles a skull. Oh, does it look like it from there? Seriously, but I don't know. Yeah. Maybe I'll just skip ahead here. course, we've seen this before, haven't we? The boss is a giant dragon. Seriously, a giant dragon.
Holy cow!
He's even called a dark dragon, seriously. I hope he's always cracked up to be, let's just put it that way. He has 19,000 HP, so maybe not as strong as some of the other enemies, but okay, fine. He just plays the thing. Okay, he attacks us with his tail and has some purplish breath. Yeah, you know Bahamut, mate. You know Bahamut. So I'm gonna go with the unison attack just to wear him down a bit. Much, but there you go. Okay, I've worn him down quite a bit actually. Seriously. Okay, there we go. So with that done, we can now get the Vinheim key apparently, and that will give us access to where Mithos is. However, I'm gonna save, of course, before I do that for good reason, and I'll see you when we open the gate.
Mithos is just ahead.
And the Great Seed should be there too.
This is it, everyone. Are you ready?
I'm ready. I'm prepared to accept whatever happens in the coming battle, and we will win.
Yeah, we're gonna win. For Mizuho, Corinne, and for all of you who believed in a coward like me. And for myself too. I don't want anyone else to make the same mistake I did. No one should have to think that he has to sacrifice his own life. Everyone should be able to live freely, no matter who they are. Humans and elves, and even us. It's okay for us to be here, in this world.
Yes. That's why we must recover the Great Seed from Mithos, and revive the giant tree. Without it, not only will we be unable to restore peace between the different races,
The world itself will die. We can't let that happen. We must reunite the worlds. Afterwards, we shall make a new promise to the new world.
The people that I like and the people that I don't both have the right to live in the same world as I do. Because that's the way things should be. So count me in. I won't run from this one.
All right, let's go. We're going to restore a world where everyone can live freely.
Home. I'm going home.
Mithos, listen to me. We don't have to fight. Please return the Great Seed to us so that we can reunite the worlds.
Home. I'm going home.
Something's wrong. He sounds like a puppet.
What's happening?
I need to thank you for going through all the trouble to bring me back here. I'm finally myself again.
Damn. So that's what this was all about.
Mithos, Martel is already dead.
That's not true. Martel is alive, just as I lived on in the Crucius Crystal.
That's not living. That's just existing as a lifeless being.
What's wrong with that?
What?
After all, in our bodies flow the bloods of humans and elves, the bloods of those that despise us. We're better off casting aside such filth and become lifeless beings.
That's what you really want?
Of course. Watch. When you become a lifeless being, you can even control your appearance and growth. Everyone should become lifeless beings. I told you before. The only way to eliminate discrimination is for everyone to become the same race.
What you hope for is nothing but a dream, Mithos. Discrimination comes from the heart.
He's right, Mithos. It's the weakness of people's hearts that causes discrimination, looking down upon others while placing themselves too high. You do the same thing. You look down on humans and elves, treating them like cattle. That's the weakness of your heart.
Even if people become lifeless beings, nothing will change. Discrimination will continue.
Then where should the half-elves go? We aren't accepted anywhere. We opened our hearts, but no one took us in. Where should we live?
You can live anywhere you like.
Don't make me laugh.
I'm serious. Anywhere is fine. If you aren't doing anything wrong, you should just live proudly in the open.
It's because we couldn't do that. But we wanted a place of our own.
Sorry, but don't act like you're the only victim here. It doesn't even come close to justifying all the things that you've done.
What you've done caused meaningless suffering and death to countless people. Can you feel their pain?
People can change, even if they don't change right away. Months, years, as time passes, change is inevitable.
Maybe not everything can be forgiven, but one can try to atone for one's sins. Can't you feel it in your heart? The goddess known as Conscience.
Do you think I'm gonna beg for forgiveness? Ridiculous. There is no goddess, so I would continue to pursue my ideals. If there is no place where I can live, and if I've been denied my age of lifeless beings, then the only thing left for me is to build a new world on Darus Carlon. A world just for my sister and me. There's nothing anyone can do.
Here it is, we face the final boss, Mithos himself in his child form. And he has 59,000 HP. And he's no slouch either. He starts off by using some very powerful holy spells. Seriously. And he can teleport. Of course he can. Ground dasher. Yeah, that can be a pain. Let's see what else. Well, I don't know. Apparently he's using the same death beam that Frieza used in Dragon Ball. Seriously. And Holy Lance. Yeah, that is actually quite powerful. I don't know if it's an AoE attack. If it is, then yeah, I probably am going to be screwed by it. Nurse is a must. In fact, I do want to keep Raid in my party for as long as possible. For obvious reasons. If you do manage to escape his attacks, especially the likes of Gravity Well, Ray, and of course Holy Lance, then that will be good. Absolute. There was a power before. Well, that is definitely an AoE ones, and it inflicts you with status ailments. Seriously, just poison Zelos there. Again, make sure you have plenty of Panacea bottles, it seems. And let's see, what else? Apparently the attack power is down on both. Well, I'm not too bothered about Sheena, but yeah, I do want to use a Panacea bottle on there, which is it's definitely a new status ailment that we've not seen thus far in the game, seriously. At least not from a boss, anyway. So, yeah. I'm guessing it's like Meltdown, I'm not sure. But that being said, Holy Lance. Yeah, that can be powerful indeed. Oh well, I guess we'll continue on. It's not going to be easy with this boss, seriously. Okay, Panacea bottle on Rain there. It is reducing my HP very quickly there. So lemon gel, there we go. And it's a shame that healing circle did not go for the thing. Ray is annoying, I've already said that. So yeah, ground dash. Unless I got away from that with Lloyd at least. Okay, why is Rain glowing? Is that because of the spell she's using? I don't know, but Nurse is good. Nurse is definitely good. Okay, so they can't heal themselves, so I'm guessing it's like Zombie, except with Zombie in Final Fantasy games, what happens with Zombie is that Zombie as a status actually makes you undead. Thus the name. And it is very annoying because of that. Okay, so I can't use a panacea bottle. So I will use the other bottle. I don't even see what it was. Absolute. Okay, he's doing that again. I was almost definitely going to try to spam it. Ouch. That's gonna hurt. Oh, what gel, what gel. Apparently I'm not, and he's busy using Holy Lance there. Oh well. And Resurrection. Apparently, well, Resurrection does work as a healing spell as well as a regular one. And we actually get some dialogue from Mithos here as well, which I actually quite like. This was something from the, well, aside from maybe some, maybe Final Fantasy X on the PS2. Kind of revolutionary at the time, given that. Because, I mean, not often do you hear much voice acting during a battle. Seriously. Okay, so he's down to 20,000 HP. So, revitalize, definitely. You may want to use, dare I say, any of Rain's healing abilities from the menu. I don't usually like to do so unless it really gets something, and apparently now he's using Time Stop, which is pretty much like Chaos Control, seriously. And Rejection, wow. And yeah, it is like Chaos Control, seriously, it stops time for everyone. It just takes a bit longer than Chaos Control because of that, but yeah. And you don't need a Chaos Emerald to do so. Okay, Ground Dasher, and yeah. Psy Tempest is still your friend here, or Tempest Beast in my case. Seriously, the knockback from that is still good as long as he isn't over limited, which of course, like most bosses, he can do. In Mithos, so yeah. So indeed. Fortunately, I fired off the chase thingy there. Quite wrongly there, but never mind. Judgment, yes. Apparently he's using one of Colette's moves. So now I'll have to use another life bottle on Lloyd there. Because he's not doing so good there at all. And will I go with the Panacea? Yeah, because that will get rid of the poison on Zelos. Unfortunately, I am stuck there. Okay, and skewed both of us there. Okay, so, no, I don't want energy tablets, I want lemon gel on Lloyd, and, yeah, I don't know if I will use a life bottle. How much HP does he have? I do not know. And Rejection, that was that, other AoE move he has, which he kind of used during the time stop, but, didn't really see it there, but never mind. Okay. So he's down to 5,000 HP. Okay, lemon gel. Don't know if it will work, but okay, it does work. Good. So 3,000 HP and... Seriously, Lloyd is not a football there, Mithos. You're not Marcus Rashford or anything like that. Okay, let's use life bottle there. Seriously? Okay, rip. Oh, indeed, Cristiano Ronaldo or anything like that. Okay, can we heal, please? Rejection. Okay, that knocked thing out of his funk. Seriously, I do not believe in a life for a life in video gaming, thank you. No. I'm not going to revive Zelos, thank you. Although Zelos looks okay there, but... Yeah, for a guy who is a zombie, yeah. Holy Lance, we've seen that. Okay, so the first phase of Mithos is down. However, like with all final bosses, it is not over yet. Oh no. Because now we're going to phase 2, and Mithos has turned into a robot. Seriously, a friggin' robot! I mean, yeah, Seymour in Final Fantasy X goes through some weird transformations, but I don't know. You can argue that he was not sent, so that was a thing. Sparkwave, okay. Ouch, 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 that hurt. Maybe a bit of have Rain use Revitalize at some point. So Robot Mithos here has 6,000 HP. No, 60,000, sorry, 6,000 I think. I won't be too worried, but 60,000, yeah. So that's 10,000 more than his regular counterpart. And he has all of the moves of the robot thingies we saw earlier. Seriously, it is weird that he has turned into this robot form, but never mind. I think I bought plenty of miracle gels here. I think I will need them against this boss. Just saying. Yeah, Sparkwave. That out. He always seems to use that on towards him, and he also has this weird. I don't know if it's a tail or a bow. I think it's a bow he has with him that he attacks with. Actually, it's his arms. They kind of look like bows. Okay, Atlas. That looks more like a wind move than anything like that. And yeah, okay. And apparently, we're summoning Undine now, are we? I'll go for it there, Undine. Okay, so he's down to 30,000, so... Oh, 34,000 I think it is about, pretty much. So yeah, Atlas... Yeah, that's a wind move. I don't know why it's called that, seriously. What the dingo now is Atlas, the Beef Atlas? Or maybe Atlas from the Greek... Which doesn't even make sense from Greek mythology, because Atlas had to carry the world on his back in Greek mythology, seriously. What's that got to do with wind? I have no idea. Okay, so 29,000, keep going. Keep going, oh, Judgment again. Seriously. How long is this gonna take? Quite a long time, I think. And oh boy, he surrounded himself with a temporary shield, I dare say. But yes, enough to knock back my party, I think. Okay. Okay, Absolute seems to be doing a lot more damage in this fight than it was in the last one. Seriously. And what's he doing there? I don't know, but... Oh, no, that's serving. Okay, keep wheeling on him. Okay, so it's down to like 10,000. Okay, this is going by actually a bit quicker than I expected. It's actually quite a good fight against Mithos here. So yeah. Okay, time for another union. Blah 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 blah. I messed that one up though, so that's not good. Pineapple gel. And there we go. So we're down to 2,000. Hopefully we're done, but I'm not sure if we are. Okay, now he's trying to pretty much Pikachu us. Seriously. Okay, time for Revitalize, I think they're in, if we can. If we can. Never mind, he's down. But is he out? That is the question. That is indeed the question. Yeah.
Oh man, you're making me study here too?
Mithos is...
It's just like Alicia. Mithos will continue to live as long as the Crucius Crystal exists.
And eventually, I will be taken over by the crystal.
Mithos.
I'm tired of playing your game of good and evil. Hurry up and destroy the crystal. If you don't, Terra's Carline will continue to drift away.
Mithos!
Do it now. Before I... too... am no longer myself.
Lloyd! Please! Help him! Let him die while he's still himself!
Alright.
Farewell, my shadow. You who stand at the end of the path I chose not to follow. I wanted my own world, so I don't regret my choice. I would make the same choice all over again. I will continue to choose this path.
You could have lived with us in our world. Damn it.
The old master of the pact is no more. What does the new master of the pact ask of this sword?
Restore the true form of our two worlds! Are we back? What's going on?
What are you all doing?
Your wish is granted. But there is no link. Without a link, the land will die.
It can't be.
The world was originally separated into two, in order to prevent its destruction. If it returns to its true form, the world lacks the mana to support itself. The land is dying.
I don't need to know why it's dying. What do we need to do to stop it?
Support the two worlds by linking them with a giant tree. That is the only way to stop the destruction of the land.
We need to awaken the giant Carlon tree.
I get it.
Lloyd, hurry! You must bathe the great seed in the mana of Darius Carlon before Darius Carlon leaves the gravitational field.
All right then. I'm counting on you, Eternal Sword.
Darius Carlon is already at the edge of the gravitational field. Not even Yggdrasil. Mithos could stop this from happening. Do you still intend to try?
Yeah.
Even strengthened by your X-Sphere, it is likely that your body will not withstand the forces. Are you certain of your decision?
I said I'm doing it, so I'm doing it. It's not like we have a choice.
Very well.
It's not working. The mana's being deflected.
The great seed is already dead.
Wait, don't go. Please, wake up!
It looks like Darius Karlon stopped moving away.
Yeah, but why? The Eternal Sword is gone. The Eternal Sword!
Thank goodness.
This is my final wish. Eternal Sword.
Please, awaken the Great Seed.
I beg you, please wake up!
Please!
Rise, giant Karlon tree!
I am Martel, and also the incarnation of the Great Seed itself. Lloyd, your hope, as well as those of many others, resurrected me.
So you're Mithos' sister?
No, Mithos' sister Martel is only one of the many souls within me. I am Mana, and I am the giant tree. I am the symbol of the many lives sacrificed to the Great Seed. I am a new spirit born to accompany the giant tree. And now the seed has awakened anew along with me.
This is the giant Karlon tree?
It's so beautiful and so grand.
This is the future form of the giant tree, but right now, it is only a small seedling. In its current state, the tree will wither and die.
Well then, how do we protect it?
You must provide the tree with love and adoration. As long as those conditions are met, I shall always protect the seedling.
I promise, if the tree ever starts to wither, I'll make sure we won't let it die.
Then Lloyd, on behalf of all living things, I want you to give this tree a new name. as a proof of the pact.
What?
The giant Carlon tree was planted here by the elves when they first came, as a guardian to watch over and protect them. This newly reborn tree protects elves, humans, and the lives of all those who are caught in between. Therefore, this tree requires a new name.
Lloyd, pick a name for us. A name for everyone's tree.
So this tree is the link that connects the world. Okay, I got it. This tree's name is...
I'm guessing it's gonna be Symphonia? Anyway, that was Tales of Symphonia. Easily one of my favourite RPGs to come out in the 2000s. And yes, I do like this game. The story is, well, for its time, pretty amazing. Because this was one of those that's pretty much handled the whole idea of discrimination pretty well, in fact, by comparison to some other games. And dare I say, the graphics still somewhat hold up. They still, although having said that, yeah, it is still a GameCube game that was made in 2003. Though this was also the first Tales of game, and this is also one of my favorites. Seriously, I have played quite a bit of Tales of Vesperia, Tales of the Abyss on the 3DS, but I guess this one may well be my favorite. It did also get a sequel on both the Wii U and later the PS3 and on PC, Dawn of the New World. I don't know if I will cover that because the version I was playing here on my channel was the Tales of Symphonia Chronicles version. And while a lot of the cast, with the exception of Colette's voice actor, Heather Hogan, did not return. Seriously. But, yeah. And I also do like the battle system, even if it is kind of similar to that of the Star Ocean games. Anyway, that being said, I have finished, since I've finished with Tales of Symphonia, I think I'm going to take a break from this game, and I'm not sure which game I'm going to do next, because to be honest, kind of doing two really short games in Sonic Generations and Luigi's Mansion, which I've nearly finished both of them in terms of doing the Let's Play. So in that case, yeah, I'm gonna take a break until I finish the other those other two games, and then I'll decide what to upload after that. So yeah, but I've enjoyed this game, and I hope you have as well. So I will see you for the next one. Goodbye!
Grandmother, I'm home.
Oh, chosen one.
No, Grandmother, I'm not a chosen anymore.
Oh, yes, Colette. You have made us all proud.
Welcome home, Colette.
It's good to be home, Father.
I see. So, Kratos will travel with Deres Karlon wherever it may go. What are you going to do? Go back to Iselia?
No. We're going out to visit new lands.
We're going around the world to try and make it easier for half-elves to be accepted.
It sounds like you have a difficult journey ahead of you.
We can return to Iselia when we're tired.
We will always have a home there.
Hi, everyone. I'm back.
Sheena, I'm so glad you're safe.
Congratulations, Sheena.
And don't congratulate me yet. A whole new world lies before us now. We have to inform everyone about the revival of the Igagoi style.
Yes.
And for when Kuchinawa returns as well.
Yeah! Come on, everyone. Let's work as hard as we can. We're gonna make the village of Mizuho into a ninja clan to be proud of.
See, look what happened. It's all because the Pope opened up his big mouth and tried to banish me and stuff. The whole world got messed up.
Well then, Chosen One, what would you have me do?
We'll send an emissary of peace to Easalia.
Emissary? Who do you plan to send?
How about Sheena from Mizuho? She's already involved.
So the emissary of death becomes the emissary of peace.
I won't let you, Sigma. Until you do something about the Church of Martel, I still have the rights of the Chosen, remember?
Alicia, I'm finally myself again. Time is finally starting to flow again from that night 16 years ago. You know what? I'm 28 years old now. Can you believe that?
Were you talking with Alicia?
Yes.
I just got back from overseeing the destruction of part of the mine. Now that that's done, we can rest assured that no new X-spheres will be excavated.
That's good to hear. What are your plans now?
I'm going to devote the full resources of my company to revitalization projects in order to build a new and better world.
I'll help too. I'm sure Alicia and Daddy would have wanted me to.
Are you really going to Darius Karlon?
If a half-elf of Crucius remains here, the other half-elves will have no place to live. As a surviving member of Crucius, I must bear the responsibility for what has happened.
I'm going to collect all the X-spheres remaining in this land.
And I will discard all of Crucius's X-spheres into space. I've dragged you into this until the very end.
It's okay.
It's time for me to go. Please use that sword to send us to Darius Karlon.
Goodbye, Dad.
Don't die before I do, Lloyd. My son.
Mom, Dad left. That was okay, wasn't it? For me to let him go? It was okay, right?
Lloyd, you wanted to go with him, didn't you?
No. I have my own path to follow. And Dad has his. And besides, I have a dad here already.
I see. Then I won't say any more.
Mom, I'll leave Dad's sword here beside you. Well, I'm off.